Good morning. I'm here at the Lawn Lake Trailhead inside Rocky Mountain National Park. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to go for today. I'm going to see how I feel when I get up there, see what the wind is doing. But I'm thinking about either Mummy Mountain or Crystal Lake. All right, official start time, 5:40 in the morning. It's just now 7 o'clock, and I've been hiking out here for an hour and 20 minutes, and I've made it up to the campsites. Let's keep this thing moving. I'm thinking about going for something big, either Fairchild or Mummy. Not really sure yet, but I'm feeling good. The feet are feeling good, and I'm loving it. We're gonna get something massive today. And shout out to Dylan and Iris. They recognized me and they were on the way down. It's just now 8 o'clock and I'm just under 10,500. And I've probably got maybe another 8 or 9/10 of a mile up to the Black Canyon Trail split. And that's where I'm gonna make my decision. And that's looking up at big old Mummy Mountain. I think I'm gonna go for that. I think I have decided. And that's looking over at the saddle way out there. And I am approaching the Black Canyon Trail split. It's just now 8:20 in the morning. So it has taken me 2 hours and 40 minutes to get up here. I've been cruising up this trail, listening to the B-Boys. Not the Beach Boys, the Beastie Boys. I'm talking Egg Raid on Mojo, baby. And I have come out 5.7 miles. But this is the Black Canyon Trail split. This is where I want to take the right, take it on up to the Mummy Mountain Tileston saddle. And then from there, it's gonna take it on up the slope to the top of Mummy Mountain. I've just come up and over 11,000 feet, and getting up to this saddle is kind of a grind. But I'm just about up there. And then from here, I think I'm looking at another 2,400 up to the summit. I just took a quick 5-minute break right here at the saddle, grabbed a handful of pumpkin seeds and my windbreaker, because the rest of this hike is gonna be pretty intense. I'm gonna be up in the wind and totally exposed. But yeah, it's do or die. If I can't get this mountain today, I'll never get it. I'm on the downhill side of the saddle, and I think I need to drop it down for just a few minutes, cross over the water, and then look for the route off to my left. And coming back up this part at the end isn't gonna be too much fun, but if I can make the summit of Mummy Mountain today, I'm not gonna care too much. I'm gonna be too excited and pumped up. The trail continues to drop down right there. I'm at about 10,950, but I think I'm gonna split off right here, right where this twisted up tree stump is. This might not be the right way to do it, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. Picking my way through the trees here is a little confusing. I don't think I'm doing this the best way, but I'm doing it. And we're just gonna keep going up until we run out of up. And there's a lot of it left. All right, and I've almost broken through the trees. And here comes the wind. Yes, Heck yes. And that's looking up at what I got left. God help me. Picking up a few clouds, but I'm not too worried about them. Weather said we might get some afternoon showers, but no thunderstorms. Either way, I'm gonna keep going. I think it's gonna take me about 2 hours to get up there. Now right here is where the water starts, so I'm gonna take it up and around. And that's looking back down at where I've come from, and that's gonna be Potts Puddle. Yeah, the rest of this is looking pretty fun. Check it out. Nothing technical, just a grind. It's a little dark out here, but I'm getting up this thing slowly but surely. Whoa. Looking at about another 2,000 vertical feet up to the summit. That's looking back at Bighorn Mountain with Long's Peak in the background. I just hit 11,800, so I've got about 1,600 more up to the top. And I think I'm looking at maybe another mile or so. However, this part right here is the steepest. I've just come up and over 12,000 vertical feet, so I'm looking at about 1,400 more up to the top. It's just now 10:05, so I've been out here for 4 hours and 25 minutes. I just hit 12,400, which means I've got 1,000 left up to the summit. This is what I'm looking at. And that's looking back down at where I've come from. Less than 1,000 vertical feet up to the summit now. I'm just under 13,000. The summit's just over 13,400, so I'm getting real close. I can taste it, guys. I'm real close now. I just hit 13,100, which means I've got about 300 vertical feet left in about 3/10 of a mile. Compared to what I've done today, that's nothing. I think I've come up the steepest part. I'm just about ready to hit 13,250, which means I've only got 150 left. I should get a view of the summit here any second. Oh, I think that's it right there. Yes. Yes. Wow. Oh, this last part's gonna go out with a bang. Big rocks here at the top. And that's the summit way out there. All right, guys, it's just now 10:55, so that took me 5 hours and 15 minutes to get up here. Summit of Mummy Mountain. And I'm way up there, guys. And that's looking down onto Crystal Lake and Little Crystal Lake. And this is epic. I'm so pumped that I got up here. Man, nothing feels better than climbing a mountain. I've done a few drugs, but this beats all of them. And that's looking over to Hagues Peak. And then it drops down to the saddle and then launches back up to Fairchild Mountain. Oh, this is awesome up here. It's a little tiny bit windy. We got some clouds rolling in, but I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. And that's looking over to Hagues Peak. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think that one right down there is Mount Dunraven. And then the one further out is Dickinson. Yeah, I tried that last year and I hike failed it. And this is the view from my spot. I'm sitting here against a rock trying to get out of the wind, but this is on the summit. Boy, this is a tough hike. I never thought I could do it. I mean, we're talking upwards of 8 miles out with roughly a 5,000 foot vertical elevation gain. Yeah, it's no joke. You're gonna feel 5,000. And that's looking down onto Lawn Lake. All right, guys, it's about 11:45, and I've been sitting up here on the summit of Mummy Mountain for about 50 minutes, but the clouds are rolling in, the wind is picking up, so it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And I'm thinking that this is going to take me at least 4 hours to get down, if not more. And these skies got dark quick, really quick. I was sitting up here enjoying the blue sky, and then next thing I knew, everything was all dark. And I'm like, I better get going. And finally, my hands are getting some feeling back in the fingertips. Yeah, they've been numb for the past hour or so. It was pretty cold up there. And then on top of that, I tried to sit cross-legged up there, and I got a huge cramp in my groin. Oh, it was terrible. I was up there jumping around, dancing around, holding my groin. I'm just glad nobody saw it. I'm starting to get hit with little specks of rain. And my goodness, coming down this thing is almost as hard as going up it. And this is looking back up at the south slope of Mummy Mountain. And I went up over here, and I should have come down over there. But somehow I messed up at the very top, and I came around this high point and had to fight my way down all those rocks. That is not the way you want to do it at all. Yeah, I have no idea how I screwed that up so bad. But like part way down, I looked at the GPS to see how far I had dropped, and like I didn't even see my previous route. I was like, where's my other route? So I backed out the screen, backed it out, and I saw it way over to the side. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? And then it dawned on me, I screwed up. I'm sitting here on a rock, taking a quick break, because coming down this slope has been brutal, absolutely brutal. And especially when you go the wrong way. And luckily the rain has stopped, the sun's come back out, and I've almost made it back down to the trees. And this is why you want to stay on the Black Canyon Trail until you cross over the water and then start the bushwhack. Look how nice this is. It's all cleared out through here. Dude. And this bushwhack is probably the worst part of this whole thing. My goodness, where is the trail at? And that's gonna be Potts Puddle out there. So this trail has got to be getting close. Where is it? And hallelujah, I finally made it back down to the Black Canyon Trail. We're gonna take this to the right. That took a long time to get back down here. It's just now 1:30, so it's been an hour and 45 minutes since I left the summit. At least I'm back on the trail though. I cannot believe I was just up there. That's awesome. I'm in the Mummy Mountain Club now. I mean, I was in it before, but now I've done it solo. As in, I've just done that mountain by itself. I'm dropping it down and reconnecting with the Lawn Lake Trail. Heck yes. 5.7 miles back down to the trailhead. Well, I ran out of water coming down the slope, so I'm stopping right here at the trail split to fill up the bottle. And my goodness, this water tastes good. And finally, I've made it back down to the campsites. It's 3:10 right now. So I've been coming down for 3 hours and 25 minutes. And it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get up to these campsites this morning. So I've still got probably a little over an hour left. Yeah, I don't think I'm going down much faster than I came up. I was crushing this thing this morning. My legs felt like they were supercharged. Like I had those Arc'teryx Robo pants on. And I'm back. It's just now 4:10 in the afternoon. So that took me 4 hours and 25 minutes to come down. Took me 5 hours and 15 minutes to summit. And for the bushwhacking part, on the way up, it took me 2 hours and 15 minutes. Then on the way down, it took an hour and 45. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.